Self-forgiveness and regret. To assist and support yourself effectively in assisting and supporting yourself to release yourself from the accepted and allowed enslavement of regret, I'd suggest considering the following. You have to, in absolute detail, investigate your life experience in this reality at this moment. Regret manifested as a experience within yourself that influence everything of yourself, both within and without. Such regret will only manifest within certain specific definitive events that have taken place within your experience of yourself in this reality. Now, regret has a very definitive signature. How to identify regret as you now investigate your life experience is within very specific events where you in a moment saw something. You were within a situation, within an event, and you saw something in that moment. And instead of speaking, instead of acting, meaning taking self-directive action through self-expression within words or action, what you did is you suppressed yourself. You literally went into yourself, definitive, not experience in your solar plexus, whereby anxiety and fear was experienced, a great amount of anxiety and fear. Your shoulders became hunched and you just literally went into yourself and you just closed up completely. And in doing such an accepted and allowed act within yourself, you could even in that moment see what you've done and what would happen and what is happening because you didn't express yourself in self-honesty in the moment. And it's fascinating because you will be able to pick up the control and influence of regret within yourself, within your world and your reality at this moment here. Meaning the regret that you're holding within yourself because of past experiences that is still influencing and controlling you right here in this very moment. How do you see that? You will notice in moments where an event or situation takes place and you immediately react in fear or anxiety, and then you hold back, you close yourself up, and you suppress yourself completely, entirely, as though you want to vanish and disappear in that moment. You want apparently nothing to do with the situation or experience, making yourself to be apparently not part of it, when actually you are, very much, because you're here. But because of regret experienced within the past that is now manifested as your entire being and the nature of you, you will not act, you will not speak. You will instead make as if it is not your problem in any way whatsoever. Therefore, I strongly suggest investigating your life very specifically within such definitive events and situations that have taken place where you knew that you were supposed to stand up and speak, and that if you would have accepted and allowed yourself to do that, you would not have compromised yourself and even another being as yourself within the situation or event. And now that regret is like this monster inside you, constantly and continuously moving, almost literally eating you up from the inside out. Because you knew within that moment what you were doing and how and what the consequences are, because you did not speak and express and take action in self-honesty in that moment, taking into consideration yourself as all, as one, as equal, as the situation, as the event, and directed it effectively. Why is this reality, this world, the experience of us all within it as it is in this very moment? Because we accepted and allowed ourselves to be consumed by regret. Constantly finding ways to hide, to suppress, to make as if we don't exist, to abdicate responsibility. Abdicating responsibilities because of accepted and allowed manifested regret to which you have to find yourself. So realize that if you fear taking responsibility, if you fear expressing yourself, if you fear speaking, if you fear taking self-directive action, know that you are hiding regret within and as yourself, and you are not accepting and allowing yourself to face this regret inside yourself because of the past and actually stand up and change and transform you. So apply self-forgiveness absolutely specifically within these events or situations that have taken place in your life experience. Because nature is the very, the regret is the very nature, the very beingness of ourselves. Regret that we have become is the cause, is the reason why we are just accepting and allowing this reality to be how and what it is, with no one definitively making an absolute change within themselves, actually standing up in self-honesty as all as one as equal, actually self-directing themselves, speaking, expressing, here in the moment with no fear, risking everything and all of self in every moment to stand here in self-honesty as all, as one, as equal, as life, no matter what. Within regret, as you're applying self-forgiveness, as you investigate your life experience, have a look at also considering what is it that you fear losing, because the only reason why you will not actually stand up and speak and express you in self-honesty here as all, as one, as equal, as life, is because you apparently fear losing something. So that is an important point to consider. If there is anything within you or your reality you fear losing, it will only make it more harder and more tougher for you to actually stand up and do what is necessary to be done to stop what is currently accepted and allowed to exist. Thank you.